What's going on, guys, man? Welcome to the channel, man. And the topic that we're going to get into today is, why you must pay attention to the woman who wants you. So I know this may seem like a basic concept, like, man, Josh, we know that. Like, of course, you should want somebody who wants you. But in reality, in the real world, a lot of us, we want women who don't want us. Or it can be vice versa. A woman may want a guy who doesn't want her. So the whole point to that is we spend so much wasted energy trying to get somebody who's not even stunting us. And what that causes you to do is, it's like taking yourself out the game. It's like playing a basketball game and you like, hey coach, I want to go sit on the bench. And you just go sit on the bench. You taking yourself out the game. You know what I'm saying? And what that does is, when you're so focused and locked in on that one particular woman, like, man, I ain't never met a woman like her. And really, you just doing that because of how she looks. But I ain't never met a woman like her. I'll never meet another woman like her. What you're not realizing is you're taking yourself away from the women who are choosing on you, who are flirting with you, who are making it easy for you. You don't even notice them because you're so locked in on this one woman. And a lot of times, we also don't want who wants us. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there, or we're all still currently there. So I know y'all asking, like, so Josh, like, what's the cure? Like, how do you get the woman that you want to want you? And the cure for that is you got to become what those women want. You know what I'm saying? And this is from an objective, like, point of view, right? So this goes back to us working on ourselves as men. We got to continue to put ourselves first, continue to level up your looks. You know what I'm saying? Find that best haircut that fits you. You know what I'm saying? Making sure your swag is on point, making sure your hygiene is on point, making sure that you smelling good, making sure that we're learning, continuing to read, learn some type of knowledge, or gaining some type of skill, putting our purpose first. When you start to do that and you exude the confidence, working on your inner self as well, you'll start to attract better quality women. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it all comes down to. Also, what y'all gotta understand, when we focus on the women that want us, you're able to build more meaningful connections, right? It's usually genuine. A woman who wants you is gonna be willing to invest in you. She's gonna be willing to show effort. She's gonna be willing to do the little things, you know what I'm saying? The things that actually matter to us. Because, as men, we're very simple, right? But guess what? The woman that you want that doesn't want you, she gonna put obstacles in your way. She gonna make it difficult for you. She gonna make excuses to not see you. She gonna be trying to ghost you. She gonna be leading you on because she doesn't want you. And a lot of us, we spend so much effort and energy going after the women that don't want us. Why? Because they look good. They got something fat back there. And I'm not saying that we can't have a good looking woman, right? Because the woman you date, you should be attracted to her. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta stop focusing. Once a woman shows you by her actions that she doesn't want you, that's the minute that you move on. Because when you start spending all this extra mental energy thinking about a woman who doesn't want you, all you're gonna do is drive yourself crazy. That's all you're gonna do, drive yourself crazy, because she doesn't care. The same way you don't care about a woman who wants you and you don't like her, you're not gonna really care. But again, I know a lot of us is like, man, the women that want me are not that attractive. Okay, that means just we gotta continue to level ourselves up. Continue to build yourself up. Continue to become more attractive. Continue to become more confident. Lock in who you are. What's your bigger picture? Because if you get that woman that you want and she wants you too, are you gonna be ready to lead her? Are you leading your own life? Because usually somebody that's chasing somebody who doesn't want them, you're not even leading your own life. So you're not gonna even be ready for that woman when she comes along. So what's the signs of a woman showing that she wants you? The signs, it's simple, right? A woman, so if you're in person, maybe a woman that's smiling at you. If you're talking to her, she's asking you questions within the conversation. She got some energy to her. She's giving you good eye contact. Those are signs of a woman who is interested. You know what I'm saying? Her body language. If she's standing openly towards you, those are signs, right? And even if you're going down to the DMs or dating apps and stuff like that, is she asking you questions? Or is she hitting you back in 10 hours? You know what I'm saying? Like, is she giving you one word responses? or is she giving you a paragraph? When you try to make a date, is she giving you availability? Is she making herself available, or is she closed off? These are the things you got to pay attention to, which goes down to what I talk about with vetting. You have to know the difference between a woman who is trying to play games, aka she don't like you, and a woman who does want you. You got to be able to differentiate between the two. But beyond all of it, you got to continue to put yourself first, because when you naturally don't put yourself first, other people are going to put you last. Because the thing is, you only really want to be dealing with the women who are interested in you, because that makes your life so much easier. Because when you got to convince a woman and chase her and she gives you a chance, man, usually she's going to be 50-50 with it. She's going to be 50% in. You're going to kick it with her. Her energy not going to be there because you kind of had to convince her. Versus a woman who already is attracted to you, who does want to be around you, who wants to make your life easier. That's a plus, because you ain't got to convince her of nothing. She wants you as is. And that's what we should all be trying to go towards. We shouldn't be dealing with a woman we got to convince to hang out with us. We shouldn't be dealing with a woman that hit us with maybe. We shouldn't be dealing with a woman that is responding to our message every 6 hours. We shouldn't be dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say in every video, man, continue to put yourself first. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.